Stand Wednesday edition. We are live from Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos State, Nigeria, West Africa. You are welcome. Thanks for always watching us. Thanks for standing by us. We say all of our viewers, you are the MVPs on this particular platform. Thanks for always watching us. You want to last look on me, reporting for duty once again this morning. Let me start by reading from the major paper that I have this morning. I have, like I always have, two hard copies and three soft copies. Vanguard, Punch, Daily Trust, the Tribune, and the Nation. So I have the three soft copies of the Vanguard, the Daily Trust, and the Tribune. There are two hard copies of the Punch and the Nation newspaper this morning. So let me start from the soft copies of Daily Trust this morning, which says Boko Haram burns church houses in Borno State. We can't fight banditry with 20 armored personnel carriers. Minister is saying that. Student leaders to get rice as Tinubu extend palliative to SUGs. So any problem that I have in Nigeria, they are going to share rice. Cash crunch. CBN finds 9 banks 1.35 billion naira. War on Gaza. Israel to OK ceasefire deal. Ex-Sokoto governor Bafarawa dumps PDP. Neglecting ex-soldiers dangerous to fight against insecurity, Irabo is saying. For organizers set lovers ablaze during argument in Abuja. So let them go and do something about it. Nigeria Tribune is here this morning. It says, NAS demands detailed report on Ministry of Livestock Development. Senators, rep found on 1.8 billion budget for 2025. Ministers told not to restrict project to cattle alone. While people on ministry still not out. CBN sanctions bank 9 banks for failing to dispense cash via ATM. And we are seeing NERC transfers full electricity regulatory oversight to 4 states. And then PDP NWC to convene amidst controversy over National Secretary position. Let me leave that and go to my last soft copy today. My last soft copy today, this morning, which is the Vanguard. It says, underfunding huge debt, root causes of power sector failure. AI, decentralized electricity supply. Okonjo-Iweala is saying that. GAC in Lagos, that's the Governor's Advisory Council, meet, endorse new speaker. That is Miranda, the new speaker, the first ever female speaker in Lagos. She emerged on Monday after the impeachment of former Speaker Right Honorable Mudashiru Ajayi-Obasa on Monday. Then, marketers shift to Dangote refinery as petrol prices hit 950 naira per litre. And Pinnick is saying missing 2026 World Cup will be disaster for Nigeria. That's on sports this morning. Okay, all of our viewers, we appreciate you. We love you. Thanks for always watching us. Thanks for always staying with us. You are the MVPs of this platform. We say thank you for always watching. For people online this morning, we say thank you so much for always watching us every morning. Ms. Gladys Oyabo is here. Good morning. Emeka Simeone, good morning. And Skelewu Ehis, all of you, good morning. As you are watching, drop your comment, but keep on like and share what we are doing here with others. Let me go to the hard copies this morning. Wednesday, January 15, 2025 this morning. By this time, 2 weeks ago, we were saying Happy New Year 2 weeks ago. Southwest governors teams up against Iswap elements, bandits. I reported it here last week, how some 10 human beings planning to bomb Osun State were arrested. And I've been shouting since that there are some elements of Boko Haram. They want to infiltrate Southwest Yoruba land. So the governors are not teaming up against these so-called bandits in Yoruba land. If Iswap members are being allowed, this is Lagos State here. Ibadan is there, Osun State. So the governors, they should not allow this evil to come close here. Opposition demands impeach Speaker's probe as GAC meets Lagos Assembly leaders. That opposition are saying that you tied CBN's fine 9 banks 1.35 billion for ATM cash scarcity. Nigeria earned 50 trillion from crude oil in 2024. Ha! Nigeria earned 50 trillion naira from crude oil in 2024. Look at your environment. Does it look like you are earning money from crude oil? Court yes suit challenging Lagos Calabar highway contract. Ogun lovers wanted for allegedly killing Chinese, and Ooni ex-queen orders regain freedom, 21-day remand. These are on the front page of the Punch this morning. Let me go to my hard copy this morning. The last one that I have this morning is The Nation, which says this morning, I have no hand in speaker's removal. Sanwo-Olu is saying that, well, I'm not the person that removed him. Maybe they are the same people in the National Assembly. And they say that National Assembly to block funding for NIMASA, MPA, FROS orders. NIMASA means the Nigerian Maritime, that is their own authority there. MPA is the Nigerian Authority, FIROS, Federal Inland Revenue Service. National Assembly want to block their funding. 390 stranded Nigerians evacuated from Niger Republic. Nigerians are crossing to Niger. They have been evacuated now. Senate declares 11.8 billion take-off funds for livestock ministry. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is telling Nigerians, my government working hard to end insecurity. Tinubu is saying that. So Tinubu is working. All Nigerians, you must be glad. And now, this is Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Abu Dhabi. So Tinubu is working. Nigerians, you must don't give up. You are enjoying yourself here. So don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Food security, government to capitalize BOA. And 21-year jail for Randy, Arabic teacher. Rival family kick over Alaafin's choice. These are on the front page of The Nation. Now this is first here is saying this on the back page. Will Trump be good for Africa? You can read that. Jimmy Carter's post presidency. These are just on the back page of the papers this morning. Yesterday, I made a complaint yesterday, and I've been saying that Yoruba leaders must not sleep on this insecurity that may want to come and plague this part of Nigeria. The Igbo seems to be free from that because they are majorly Christians. The insecurity that's coming to Yoruba land may be used in disguise as an Islamic something. Oh, we are Muslims and everything. So Yoruba leaders don't sleep on it. There are plans to cause mayhem. I've been saying that in Yoruba land. That's why Southwest governors steam up against Iswap elements, bandits. Yoruba leaders, like I said yesterday, Emma Financio Ulesun, don't sleep on it. There are some elements trying to cause mayhem, trying to cause chaos in Yoruba land. Don't sleep on that this morning. So you can go on, and I don't want to start complaining this morning because no matter how you look at it, if you look at Nigerian news, everything seems to be just to complain. You understand? All the institutions seem not to be working, from the religious institutions, which are being plagued with corruption. In the houses of God, there are corruption. You're talking about national institution where you see somebody that is not meant to be a king being made a king. You see a king now going to a party. You see a king going to the club. You see a king eating outside. They don't have that decorum because they are not meant to be a king. Like I always say, you cannot put a crown on a clown and expect a king. Leaders are born. If you don't have what it takes to be a king, even though if they made you a king by force, it will show that yes, you are not being made a king. Finally, my last word for today is that Nigeria as a country was not meant to be a poor nation. God has given Nigerians all natural resources that you can think of. When you look at cocoa, when you look at timber, coal, crude oil, gold, limestone, you have diamonds, you have everything that God has given a nation. But look at the extreme poverty amongst the citizens of Nigeria. If someone told me that in 2025, CFA franc of Benin Republic will be bigger than the Naira, I would say it's a lie. Because sharing from personal experience, in 2001, I and my late father, may so rest in peace, we went to Benin Republic, Cotonou. In 2001, I knew how much it changed 6,000 Naira with in CFA franc. As I'm talking to you now, The money of Benin Republic is bigger than Naira. The money of Kenya is bigger than Naira. How did we get here as a nation? Extreme poverty in the midst of plenty. Only few people are enjoying Nigeria. Only few are controlling your resources. Like I always say, so our leaders this morning, you must find a way to alleviate the poverty and the sufferings of all Nigerians. Like I always say, the suffering is artificial. It's not natural. God has not created Nigerians to suffer. God has given us everything that we need and to go forward as a nation. How did we get here as a nation? Our religious leaders should tell the leaders the truth. Like I've always been saying, my opinion is that Nigeria seems to be a conspiracy against the poor people by the politicians, religious leaders, the civil servants, the elders, and traditional rulers. They go to church every Sunday, they go to mosque every Friday. What are you preaching to them? Our religious leaders. You can't continue like this. Every morning you come here, you always complain. To read Nigerian news every time, complain and complain and complain and complain. There seems not to be any good news. Nigeria is the only country that I know that yesterday is better than today. You hear in the good old days, in the good old days, in the good old days. When are we going to have a better tomorrow? You hear children are the leaders of tomorrow. In all the nations of the earth, that's the truth. In Nigeria, it's a lie. You as a children, you are not any leader of any tomorrow. The elders are leaders of tomorrow. Look at Bola Ahmed Tinubu, look at Buhari, all of them. They've been around for over 30 years. The same people keep on being in government every time. So there seems not to be future for any youth in Nigeria. We can't continue like this as a nation. So all of our viewers, we say we love you, we thank you, and we appreciate you this morning. Before I begin my first review this morning, let me thank Omo Odua for always standing by us. God bless you, Omo Odua. Good morning. Mazi David Tunde Okafor, good morning. Mr. Adoji Elonge, good morning. Dr. Ukwoji, good morning. King Joe Ogba, good morning. Ms. Gladys Oyabo, good morning. Emeka Simeone, good morning. Skeleu Ehis, good morning. Oluwaseun Okre, good morning. Mr. Ola Adewale, good morning. Mr. Jeff Obi from Munich, Germany, say good morning. Ms. Precious Ikedi, good morning. There are many of you that always comment. We say good morning. We love you here. Mr. Nanale Abu, good morning. All of you here, we appreciate you. We love you for always watching us. Mr. T, good morning. Mr. David was getting me back. Good morning. Mr. Slesong, good morning. God bless you. We love you. As you are watching, click your like button. Let's have conversation this morning. Boko Haram born church houses in Borno. Yoruba governors are now saying enough is enough. Iswap members must be nipped in the bud, which I think is a very good so this morning. Let me have Mr. Anse Asa. But before I have him this morning, I want to have this man. No, let me have I don't know his name. No, just want to see something. Come close to the mic this morning. I'm not interviewing. No, come close to the mic. Okay. What's your name, sir?
My name is Fredis Eruku.
This man, Mr. The reason why I'm just calling him, I'm not interviewing him, is the fact that there was a time somebody sent money to give to him. And the person that sent the money, that's why people then, I was not an anchor here. Somebody collected that money, I did not deliver to this elderly man. You can see as an old man like this. So when we say our leaders are bad, look at even the youth of Nigeria, look at how they are behaving. So this morning, when Mr. Oladewale said, okay, we want to do something for people, after I've given everybody their money, and I decided, okay, this man, let me have something for him, let him drink something. So for the money that Mr. Oladewale has given to me, I said, let me give you something this morning. I'm going to drink something. But come and thank Mr. Oladewale for supporting us and all of our viewers. Come and thank him. Come to the mic and thank Mr. Oladewale and all of them. You.
Okay. I thank you for the thing you give us. I say, God bless you in Jesus' name. All your pockets, God go make them to. God go make you to reach for your pocket.
And all of our viewers too. All of our viewers too.
All our supporters.
Yes, God bless all of them.
God bless you in Jesus' name.
Okay, amen. You can go, sir. I just want to, because you can see this. You drink something. Yes, sir. So because it's the one they gave to me. I said, me myself, I must do something for him. Elderly man, they gave him money from abroad. Give this man money. The person that the money got to his hand did not deliver the money. And we say, as Nigerians, our leaders are corrupt, whereby even we ourselves seem to be more wicked than our leaders this morning. But let's talk about this morning. Let me have Mr. Anse Asa this morning. Let me have him this morning. Lower this thing. Let's start conversation this morning.
Good morning, our viewers. Good morning, Omodua. I will still remember what you did for us and for the fact that you consider us. Omodua, may God bless you. Mr. Tunde Okafor, may God bless you. Mr. Ike, may God bless you. Dr. Okwoji, may God bless you. All our viewers, we greet you. May God bless you. The way you are supporting us, God will care for you and for all your challenge in Jesus' name. Amen.
Mr. Henry Okoro, good morning. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for staying here.
Mr.
Ramsey Ezigbo, good morning. Skelewe is staying here. God bless you. As you are watching, the best is to support us is click on that like button. Let's have conversation this morning. Today, I want to start. You're an elderly man, so I'm looking at how to start. January 15th is a significant day in Nigeria.
Yes.
The civil war started this particular day.
Yes.
Then, is it in 1960? January 15th. So, I'm looking at that day.
Was the first coup d'etat in Nigeria, 1960.
Yes, because I'm looking at that January 15th. It was a coup that happened. So I'm looking at today's date, the significance of it. But let's go to the issue of Southwest governors are now teaming up against Iswap. Because yesterday, Boko Haram bombed a church and houses in Borno State. But Southwest Yoruba governors are now saying, no, let us team up against Iswap elements and bandits. What do you, is that the right step?
It's a very right step. It's a very right step. I first of all congratulate them and I appreciate them. That's how to do things. Immediately, violence starts or terrorists start their action. You have to wake up immediately and, defend the people you are leading. And I keep on saying it. Everybody is happy to be a citizen of a large country. But in Nigeria is not holding. That's why I keep on talking about this thing we are calling unity. Borno, how many churches we are born? Churches we are born there. Where we have freedom of worship. See what is going on. How can you say we are one and you don't like to see your fellow brothers, your fellow Christian? In this Nigeria, we have Muslim and we have Christian. And always you fight against Christian. Why? Many of our Muslims will wake up and fight against Christian. They hate Christian. They don't want to see Christian. You bomb churches. Okay, there are so many mosques in many places in Nigeria. What of if Christians come up now with violence? Finally, there will be war everywhere. Then what do you want your country? You want your country to always be on fire. I ask myself, which type of believer you are? God is a peaceful God. I don't know where people are reading violence. And I don't know why religions are introducing violence inside God. No, it shouldn't be. You shouldn't bomb churches because churches are in the north. You are bombing those churches. Are you not satisfied with your belief? I keep on asking my brothers Muslim, are you not satisfied with your belief? If you are satisfied with it, you will keep it on. You will not be troubling others. You will not be troubling others. Don't let people consider Muslim as a troublesome religion. That's what I have to say for that. So I appreciate our governors that came up on time to stop terrorists and to stop all those people that are there to violate their fellow citizens. And I keep on saying, this is not a good result. We can't go on with such hatred and say we are united. The hatred is too much. You say we are one, but you don't want to see me. You say you are one, you will go and equip yourself to bomb your fellow citizen every day. You will carry gun to shoot your fellow citizen every day. You will be burning the churches. You will be doing, this thing is not even a fight religion against religion. They are using religion, to satisfy their hatred against their fellow brothers. Okay, you are bombing church now. Tell me, what did all those people do to you? They didn't do anything. In the churches, they go and worship. They are not worshiping with the gun. They are not fighting other. You cannot hear that Christians are fighting other religions. No, because they are satisfied. They love their God. They know the God they are worshiping. They know that this God is the creator of the whole tribe and the whole race.
So I'm looking at the fact that, like I said, the civil war ended on January 15th, 1970.
Yes.
Has Nigeria learned anything from that? We don't want to repeat that kind of civil war again. But do you think our leaders have learned anything?
No. They didn't learn anything. They didn't learn anything. Had it been they learned anything in that war, I'm telling you, there will be no excess violence as it is in Nigeria. When you talk about Boko Haram, when you talk about new terrorists, when you talk about herdsmen, do you want to tell me that many of our leaders don't know them? Do you want to tell me that those people just penetrate the country and start their activity without support? Surely there are many politicians that are supporting them. And tell me, what do cause war in any country? It's this type of thing. That's what had it been that we learn from what we went through? No. We will kick against violence. We will not, in one way or the other, support terrorists. So that is it. I say we didn't learn anything. Do you know that today, people came up with Biafra? I keep on saying it. That had it been that our leaders are good and they were leading Nigeria well and doing every what they're supposed to do, you will never continue here about Biafra till today. See that Igbo will have come up and they want Oduduwa Republic. Ask yourself why. Everything started when Fulani started to kill Yorubans. And Igbo went to plead and say, why are you killing my brother? They wanted to kill him too. That's when he said, no, to hell with this unity. I think you are aware of it. To hell with this unity, because you are using it to harm your fellow brother. People use the name of unity to loot our money. They use the name of unity to cause violence in the country. Okay, we say war have ended. Are you sure that war have ended? Nigeria is still fighting war till today, because farmers cannot freely go to their farm. Kidnapping everywhere. Children are being adopted. Terrorists are terrorizing our country. So how can you tell me that war have ended? I don't think that the war have ended, because if you count the number of people who have died and who still die in Nigeria every day, you will know that Nigeria is still fighting war.
Oh,
war.
So do you mean that the civil war has not really ended?
It has never ended. If it had been that it has ended, go to the north. There is war. What is going on there is even more than war. Every day, killing, every day, kidnapping, every day. People are not free. One woman was crying online. She was crying. She said, if they want to kill her, let them kill her. Because of what she witnessed with her eyes. An adult raping a child of 13 years. An adult raping a child of 12 years. You are getting married to a small girl of 13 years. Who are doing it? Boko Haram. Who are doing it? Kidnappers. Oh, it's more than war. What is going on in Nigeria?
So now, let's close with this. When will this war, when will this bitterness, when will this division going to end in Nigeria?
I think that is when people will come up with sincere heart, come to a round table and to, look into the really problem of Nigeria than to play politics. That's when things will come and end. We have to renegotiate our unity. Are we satisfied?
We should negotiate our unity?
Yes. Are we satisfied? Because Britain came and they united us by force. But looking at all the tribes of Nigeria, you see that the unity is not of their hearts. If you see, go to Bayelsa State, go to East, people still cry until today. You hear them crying every day, saying that this oil is from our land. But what we are going through, all the oil well, we don't know how it is done. It doesn't belong to us. Many head of companies, will I say, many director of oil companies, it doesn't come from us. So they keep on complaining, they keep on fighting. Why did Asari Tukumbo come up? Why there is a short war all over in Nigeria? It's because the really sense of it, the unity is not working. Okay. Then if unity doesn't work, why not look into splitting? Let everybody go his way. Than people to die every day in the name of unity. It's very bad.
Okay, thanks so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
And God bless you. Let me just do something. Let me have Mr. TJ here for a reason. Mr. TJ here may be the most popular newspaper vendor in the whole of Nigeria itself. No, I'm starting from maybe Nigeria. No, I don't think any newspaper vendor will ever come to Flip TV and talk, but it's the most popular video in Ogba here, very popular, Mr. TJ. And then maybe in Lagos, then in Nigeria. Ikeja, yeah, I'm going somewhere. Then when I became an anchor here, he was one of the reasons why maybe Flip TV came to this place. But then he has not benefited anything from Flip TV. Yes. They use his paper to display. It does not collect money, it does not charge. Yes. Then when I became an anchor, I thought I said on the 31st of December, from New Year, any something that comes here, it must be a partaker of it. Yes. And which I think is good with this paper. So this morning, when Babaladewale decided to share like this, it got to him. So this morning, we want to thank Mr. Oladewale and all of our viewers this morning.
Good morning. And thank for Mr. Adewale. God will bless you. More blessing. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Omodua. And thank you for what he did for us. Thank you very much.
Okay. So let me have person. Are you ready? Okay, let me have him. Let me give him time. Let me have him this morning. No, he came first. Let me have him this morning. Mr. Chinedu, I've done what I want to do. But Pastor is here. Even Tadevi just came here. Mr. Chinedu, yesterday we were meant to have like 20 minutes together. But then these people start playing music. I have to stop. So let's start this morning. Today makes it, January 15 is today. Now, January 15 was the day that civil war ended in Nigeria. Let's start from that angle. Do you think that Nigeria has healed from that Nigeria-Biafran civil war? Let's start from that.
I don't think, if I want to be honest, that the healing has actually taken place. The healing has not taken place. But what we are seeing is more of Aburi will stand on some regions in the country, apart from the Igbo region. The Yorubas, few years ago, started agitation to exit Nigeria.
But people say that it was another people that first say Araba first. That's what I heard.
No, the Araba, as you are talking about, is that as at that time was as a result of a time to allow them be able to put some structures in the north so that they can able to blend into the independence. So the Araba factor was not outrightly an Aburi thing. It was something they came up with when they perceived that the certain part of the country is more sophisticated and they will not be able to meet up as at a time of independence. That was how they started shouting that, this thing is not going to work. But we are looking at what actually led to Nigeria-Biafran War. Are those things still very much significant today? The answer is yes. That Nigeria is a product of corruption, one. The amalgamation was not for genuine development and human resources of the country. It was outrightly done to allow the major actors in the system to be able to enjoy whatever investment they had as a result of, the colonization conquest. So Nigeria is not yet a nation or a country the people can be proud of. Forget all the paparazzi we are seeing. Whoever claimed that he's comfortable, he has done well, Nigeria has done well, but I'm telling you that the system that bred Nigeria at the end of the day will still become something like the national grid. Nigeria collapsed every now and then. Up to this moment, Nigeria is still on ground. The only way Nigeria can be given an honor of unity, nationalization or nationalism is when they embark on restructuring, devise a better way whereby people will have a sense of belonging. This name, Nigeria, is already a threat to Nigerians.
Oh, the name is a threat to Nigerians?
The name, Nigeria, even the governors and the senators and the politicians in this country know that the name is a threat. There's a reason why Tinubu jettisoned the former national anthem. The way he jettisoned it is the same way the Nigeria name given to this country should be thrown to the dustbin first. You rejected the indigenous national anthem written, founded, initiated by a Nigerian, and you went and embraced the British, written by a British. What happens to the indigenous concept of the philosophy of the people? Agreed that Nigeria we are three, Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. What happened? Why are we not seeing people coming out from different regions and said, yes, this country is worth it? Nigeria is still at war against itself. Are you not seeing the Southwest governors now running up and down over insecurity, bandits? In Southwest. I can remember a few years ago when we were clamoring for this, that it is likely. They came out and even made the statement that Southwest is like a walkover for them. Who is going to stand up and defend Southwest? Is it the Yoruba that said no to Sharia? No, oh, yeah, see, you just, this is something that the Igbo people had discovered immediately in 1953. That was when they discovered that this entity, what the British government is about to go into, is going to have consequences that generations upon generations will regret. Because of crude oil, the British system blindly amalgamated Nigeria.
Oh, so I say that our unity is based on the crude oil.
Okay, do you know what is called business? Not based on. If the foundation of Nigeria was being led the way America, Finland, Canada, and other countries were led, Nigeria wouldn't have found themselves in this situation. So it was a deliberate, that was why they said after 100 years, yeah, have you seen it? Go and check other nations of the world where the colonization took place. Whether you will see that clause after 100 years, go your separate ways. Do you know what it means?
So that you seem to agree with them. Because Ango Abdullah who said Nigeria has expired.
It has always expired. We are just looking at how we can manage our differences and see whether we can, come under a very new entity that has to do. Nigeria needs to have not Nigeria. This name Nigeria is out of it. We have to change the name Nigeria first. Then return to the fundamentals of regionalism. We are the entire Southwest. We have their own identity. The North, okay, look at what is happening now. You can hardly see an Hausa man in the North. Who are the indigenous people? Say anything in this country. Even with the level of killing that's going on in the North. What is happening in the North? The politicians themselves knows that it is purely to make sure that no Hausa man stand up, raises his head politically, economically, and otherwise. They must subdue them because that is what they call conquest. When Nnamdi Kanu saw this thing and started shouting that it is coming, it is coming, before they realized it, yes, the Southwest tried to wake up, on time, kind of by bringing somebody like, I think some people have started shouting, but it's coming. So Nigeria has never gotten to that level where Nigerians themselves can come out and say, yes, we are ready to sacrifice to build this country.
Mr. Tunde, like I said, if you are watching, you are online, kindly click on the like button so that we can have more people and drop your comment. Mr. Tunde Okafo is saying that Nigeria is a business interest of the British people. Slesong said that crude oil discovery in Nigeria after the American. He said that, Slesong said that the crude oil was discovered in Nigeria after the amalgamation. Before, that was not before we were joined together. But I want you to go, do you think that that Nigeria is just a business interest of the British, not
But why can't we run away from this British something? Why are we still holding onto it after 60 years? That's the question we are asking. What you said that they do Nigeria need? Why can't Nigeria behave like other African countries that sat down and said, no, this is Rhodesia. No, we are not going to do anything. This is Africa. No, we are not Africans. We are Ghana. Why is it Nigeria has not been able to think towards that generation? Do they think that Britain is going to fight them? They can't do that.
Now let's where we stopped yesterday. Chukwuma Soludo, the current governor of Anambra State, former CBN chairman said that Nnamdi Kanu's release may not bring peace to southeastern part of Nigeria. What are your opinions? How to have you on different?
Yes. Let me tell you the honest truth. You just remember what the CDS, the military, is saying about Simon Ekpa now. You know, that Simon Ekpa's disappearance or absence has brought some kind of peace in the eastern part of the country. That is a blatant lie. The only thing, the only person, the only being that can bring about an atmosphere of security in the eastern part of the country is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
So you think that if Nnamdi Kanu is released, there will be some kind of peace in eastern part?
Then we begin to see the clear hand behind the scene.
Now let me. This unknown government, who do you think that they are?
That's what I'm telling you. That those who failed to stop, who compromised the security of the Hausas, the Northerners, the Middle Belt, are the same people who want to compromise the security of the eastern part of the country. The reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped legally, rendition back to Nigeria. It was a calculated action to make sure that the eastern part of the country, see, the North cannot continue, the Fulanis cannot continue to deceive Nigerians.
Now, I'll take you there. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he seems to be cutting down the power of the northern people. For the first time, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has made sure that this civil part of the military, yes, the military school for the first time, he has broken it. He has took some part of to Ondo State, one to Ebonyi, one to, now. That means the school, which is only in the north, it has been broken down somehow in Yoruba land, in Igbo, in south and everything. Do you think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is on the right track in finding a way to restructure the country? What's your opinion about that?
Yes. Let me tell you, the kind of restructuring he's doing, he's just trying to be very careful. Putting his political ambition, his re-election, confidently spread on the table. The Fulanis know where they are going to hold him responsible.
But the Fulanis, do they own Nigeria? That's the question.
Then if they don't own Nigeria, how dare they stand up and tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to release Nnamdi Kanu and he's quiet? And if they don't own Nigeria, how come the Fulani dictates for the entire Hausas in the north and nobody saying anything? They are governors, they are senators, they are in the army, they are in the police. Bros, mention one Hausa man that you know in this country that can come out and say, this is what it is. They have conquered the north. And the funniest thing is that they are not indigenous people.
That's what, so, but the Yoruba people, should they be afraid that what happened to the Hausas might happen to them? I mean, Yoruba people.
Bros, 50%. I say it with honest truth. Because how does conquest happen? I think we have looked into that issue. It is not only by gun, shoot me and shoot you. No. Conquest take various symbol means over the years, politically, economically. It happens. When they said Muslim tickets, and people say, no, we don't want Muslim tickets. No. You don't know there are things that is behind it. When they say Igbo man will not be president, there is something behind it. When they say the Yorubas, no, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, no, there is something behind it. Go back to the history. Those that the British system brought close to the power, who are they? They are the Fulanis.
So we are closing now. Mr. Chinedu, let's look at the fact that Yoruba people are tired of one Nigeria. That's according to Professor Banji Akintoye, who said that the Igbos, the Hausas, Fulanis, Insecurity, they can start to stay. But 60 million Yoruba people are tired. They want to leave the country. Do you think that the man is serious or the man just playing the political?
Because whatever it is, whether he is serious or not, whether the agitation is sluggish or not, you know, he has made a statement. Those are the things we need to hear. Those are the words that is very important. Those are the things that adds value to the system. Those are the things that define the situation where we find ourselves. Those are the things that cause for international and global attention. But unfortunately, United Nations, a body that should be seen to make sure that this kind of conflict that is breeding in Nigeria does not escalate. They are relaxing. But I can tell you in honest truth that the Yorubas does not know what will become of Nigeria in the next few years. But the Igbos know what will become of Nigeria in the next few years.
You are close. Yoruba does not know what will happen to Nigeria.
Yes,
but Igbos are.
yes, because what I'm telling you is that this relationship they are enjoying with the Northerners over the years, in terms of political power, in terms of enjoying the spoils of the Nigerian Biafra war. Do you know that Yorubas and Hausa contributed to Nigerian Biafra war? And in conquest, those who feel they have conquered assume the position of taking everything. And that's why you see that the average Hausa man politically is more comfortable because they feel that the Yorubas and Hausas are partners in the agenda of continuous suppression of without Igbos. Bros, they would have run everywhere clearly. It's an open thing now. The only resistance is, that in everything you do, even in your immediate family, there's always a red line. When you cross the red line, then you call for war.
Okay. Thank you for coming, Mr. Chinedu. I'm looking at my microphone. It may not last, so we can start again tomorrow. Let me have them. This morning. Mr. Kune, come. Let's do this too because the mic, I don't know. Let me have two of them this morning. For the first time, I don't do this. Good morning, the both of you. Good morning, sirs.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good
Let's
morning,
start from
viewers. Good morning, Ukwachi. Oga Ike. Good morning, Kinjo Agba. Good morning, Amodua. Good morning, everyone. And Oga Olaide. Good morning. God bless you all.
If I keep counting name, mentioning name, we will not leave here. Good morning, every good viewers that are there. God bless you all.
So good. I'm looking at the fact that let's start 1967, January 15. 1970 was the year. The date that the war ended. Yes, that the war ended. The civil war I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying today, January 15. Do you think that both of you, do you think that Nigeria has healed from the civil war? But they said no victor, no vanquish, rehabilitation, reintegration, and 3 hours rehabilitation, reintegration, and reconstruction. Yes, do you think that that Nigerians have healed from the civil war? Start.
The answer is no to your question. That is it now. Do I think that Nigeria have? I said no.
So continue. Why no? There must be
Reason. There have been war, and war has been happening in Nigeria till today. Go to the southeast, they are still killing. There is a bomb explosion. There is kidnapping. And there is killing in the southeast. Even as I speak to you. Go to the north. Even as at yesterday, it's only today we did not hear that kind of news. Say they don't kill again. Maybe they have killed and they cover, maybe they will prompt up later. Is there any day that Nigeria doesn't suffer loss of human being? That Nigeria doesn't share blood? Or there is no report of sharing or killing somebody? Is there any day? So the civil war still continue. Killing, sharing of blood, marginalization, and everything still continue. So it have not stopped.
Good morning, Evangelist Benjamin Sinachi. Is that Kechuku is greeting
Oh,
you?
good morning, sir.
Benjamin, good morning and God bless you. All of you, if you are watching.
God bless you
Click on that
all.
like button. Let's like and share. Let's have a conversation this morning. Okay. Mr. Tony Okabo is saying that Mr. Chedu is speaking wisely. Yes, God bless. Okay. The kudo was covered. Okay, now let's continue this. Let me go to Mr. Kunle. Come go to the mic. Do you think that that the civil war has really ended in Nigeria?
Yeah, we've never really learned any lesson from the Civil War. I think what we just do was we embrace ourselves for a while, and the same attributes that came with the Civil War is still on ground. Because let's say it loud and clear, we're not one. Nigeria is not one. And that is why we've started decentralizing ourselves. Little by little now, you could see just of yesterday now, they said the Southwest has come together to deliberate on how they would counter this Fulani encroachments. You know, that shows that the nation is not really one. When all the regions have been taking care of their territory in security-wise, because take it or leave it, the security apparatus we have in this country cannot take care of the problem of every region as it is now. Is it the bandits that the military are still battling? Is it the Lakurua that the military are still battling? Is it all this what's it called, herdsmen that military are still battling? I mean, there are a lot of headache on this country. I may have already taken myself and tagged to decentralization. Let every region go their way, provide their security, and provide their the developmental plan for us to be able to benefit from this so-called Nigeria we have. That does not mean that we fight or we do anything. We just decentralize ourselves. Every region,
Mr.
we have
my
what they
question to
want.
you is that, like I asked him, has Nigeria healed from the civil war?
I've told you they've not healed, number one. Number two, again, politically, they've healed. The politicians have healed. The politicians, no, wait. Politically, I can tell you, the problem of the Southeast politically is within the Southeast. I keep saying this, and I will still repeat it. Southeast has the opportunity of taking over majority of this party because we are the biggest spenders. When you go to PDP, when you talk of the heartbeat of PDP, it was the Southeast, and the Southeast were there. None of the leaders could fight their battle that the presidency is not.
Who win the election in 2023? Mr. Tunde Okafor said, I'm coming that Nigeria has been killing Biafrans every day, more especially in Imo, Enugu, and Anambra State. Kenneth Nandon, good morning, Mr. Kenneth. Stay here with us. God bless you. We love you here. Just stay here with us. If you are watching, like. That's how you bring. Chris Ebele, good morning. Chris Ebele said that Nigeria has expired. That's his opinion. Good morning, Mr.
Yes, it's right.
That's what we're
Okay,
saying.
it's right. Chris, Mr. Adejelango is saying that, Mr. Kunle, can you tell us why there's no seaport, international airport, in the southeastern part of Nigeria? Can you tell him in 1 minute?
Yeah, well, why there's no seaport? I think that question should be narrowed to former President Obasanjo. That question should be narrowed to President Yaradua, late Yaradua, may so rest in peace. That question should be narrowed to former President Jonathan. I think you narrow that question to them because I've never been in power. Why are those people that have been in government, even one of the one you call your brother from the south, why has they not deemed it fit to drill that? So it's not me that will answer that question, sir.
Okay, I will point to that.
Yes, continue.
I want to say something concerning that. Under the Obasanjo regime, the late Aton Zeribe came up with it in the house, and it was turned down. And Aton Zeribe came up again that he should use his money even to dig Onisha. You understand that Niger? You understand? Up till today, they kill it down because they don't want the development in the southeast. And you are talking about politically.
Okay.
In 2023, who won election?
won election.
Obi won election. That's why I countered him in politically. Obi won election because he was an Igbo man, or he's an Igbo man. What happened? Did the Tinubu win election? Let us be sincere to ourselves. Because he's an Igbo man, that politically. It's no matter of sympathy. It is the reality, including your current president, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even stated that he knows that Nigeria did not vote for him. Who did not vote for them? They voted for the man of their choice. Why did the same INEC, excuse me, why did the same INEC chairman came up and said that he has made a mistake by announcing the result before the time? Who made it? I get it. You get it. There is a statement. With that, what Yaya Bello is still alive. He said he was among the people that lead the election. What are you not telling me that politically that the Igbos have not come up? The Igbo man that came up, he conquered, but was he given? No.
So now, Mr. Kunle, a lot of us say that in Nigeria, after the Yoruba people ruled, Hausa ruled, after Hausa ruled, that even Jonathan was like, in quotes, like a mistake. And you are saying that you said in your opinion that
that's his own opinion.
No,
but his own opinion is totally wrong opinions. And I can say loud and clear, if he has his fact check, let him bring it on the table. It's not by coming to the platform here and dishing out what he does not have the facts on. And I've been following.
What are the facts? What are the facts? Let me out the facts and find it. What are the facts?
The fact is, you don't win an election by just sympathy, right? You don't win an election by just favorism. He said Obi won election. They asked Obi people, come and prove to us how you won election. You are talking of technicalities. You are talking of two-thirds. Two-thirds is not even in our constitution. If you don't know, it was Obasanjo regime that rigged two-thirds under his watchdog then when he was military, when he was about to transfer what you don't know, you need to ask. And I'm telling you, as it is, I followed politics.
No, that's good.
Yes, now you hate truth.
Let's do it like
So
this.
what you are saying is true. You are a pastor. What you are saying
You're a
is
man of
true.
God, pastor.
That is the truth. People are mentioned, they are living. I've never mentioned the dead. I mentioned the living. And the living, which you can. Only thing is this. Go find out what I said. Yaya Bello said this.
Yaya Bello has never said that. Because
prior
to election that time, Yaya Bello was not even in
He said he was among the people.
He was not even in the.
You understand me? When EFCC,
he was an
never
enemy.
expected EFCC to come after him.
He was an enemy to the president.
He was never expected EFCC to come after him. Now when he started making that, I'm correct.
No, let's do this. No.
Let me cool his
No,
tension
I'm coming.
down. In a nutshell.
I'm coming. I have 2 minutes for two of you. Let me just. Number one. Number one question is that. Okay, what as an Igbo man or as a Nigerian, what do you want to see that will make us have this kind of unity in Nigeria? What do you want?
My beloved, I don't speak to please man. I stand to speak nothing but the truth, which you know, but you don't want to follow it or stand on it. There is nothing will make Nigeria as it is currently in the heart of every which you know can make Nigeria to come together, especially both Igbos from the onset up till now. Had it been, it will be possible. Somebody like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu would have admitted that. Somebody like others would have admitted that. But as it is now, the pains are there. We can never be together.
I'm coming. One moment for you. President Akitoye said that Yorubas are tired of Nigeria. Said it last week. And they want to leave 60 million Yorubas.
Definitely.
What can we do to make Nigeria one as a nation?
Nigeria can never be one because we don't have same tongue. There's there's ethnic diverse, there's religious diverse, and we can you say Saudi Arabia and what's it called, and Israel can be one? Is it not the battle they are fighting at Gaza? What's it called? Is it not the same separation? Palestinian. I'm even using Saudi Arabia and Israel. They can't be one because the culture is different. Everything is different. And I can tell you, what I see in this president now is he wants to balance every region before we scatter or we go on a different way.
Now
because
that's where I'm going.
That's where you go.
He
South,
said,
South
this
East
is
West
the nation.
Commission, Southwest, South
The nation,
East
I'm coming.
Commission.
The nation says that
Development program.
my government working hard to end insecurity. Tinubu is saying that things is equal to get better for Nigeria.
No,
do you trust President Bola Tinubu's statement?
No. See, when the president just said that, I'm not going to concur to that. The country has deteriorated to, they are the people, the high-profile people at the top. We are on ground. We are the one feeling the oppression. We are the one feeling the divisions. And what is there now is, it should just my president Bola Ahmed Tinubu should just face the development, Southeast Development Commission that he gave to the Southeast, and they balance the remaining 2 states they needed. Then balance all other regions. If the North want to stay, let them stay. We can easily exempt ourselves that we are tired. I'm really tired of being in Nigeria because I cannot be a second citizen in Nigeria. Nevertheless, I have a man from a president that is from the Southwest.
From your same state.
From my same state doesn't mean I'm enjoying Nigeria. Let me tell you wholeheartedly. If it is the kind of that system, if it is that kind of system, you are waiting for your king man to enter this thing and be supporting everything. That I'm telling you the truth, and it's not the truth shall set me free. I've been having that.
First time Kule is speaking the truth.
It's you guys ideology that I'm working on now. That don't believe that anybody will come from your region, and you will start supporting it, because that was the agenda they saw you guys embarking on. Say every government will belong to the Southeast when they come into power, and that is the fear of. I can tell you wholeheartedly. There was a statement. There was a statement that came out from an elderly statesman from the Southeast there, when Jonathan was in power, that Yoruba, don't give them so appointment, don't give them, just go and look for, and because they didn't vote for Jonathan, they didn't vote for you. It's not today all these things is happening. But now, this government has embraced a lot of Igbos a lot of Igbos. For Bianca to be able to join the government, you should know that there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm coming. Okay.
Close.
Have you closed now? Mr. Kunle, have you closed? Have you closed? Oh, yeah, close. Pastor, come and close. Let me have Mr. David. Pastor, close.
We are not fighting war here.
Pastor, let's close this morning. Okay, my government working hard to end insecurity. Pastor, close.
Now, listen. No.
Appreciate you first. This is the first day. I think
No, it's your turn. Oh, yeah, let Pastor close. Okay, yeah, Pastor, close.
You know, insecurity in Nigeria, let me tell you the truth. It can never be sorted out in this country so far Nigeria is concerned, because we are not reasoning like mind. You understand? When you are fighting insecurity, you fight insecurity with the people that want to be secured.
The people that want to be secured.
We work out your insecurity with the people who need security, who want to be secured. You understand? As it is now, to be sincere, are we ready for security? Is Nigerians ready for security? No. Because, why did I say this? In the north, as I speak to you, especially this set of the northerners called the Fulanis, you understand? They believe that they have the final say. They are the one that will dictate and decide whatsoever that will happen in this country. And they never believe that it's not like that. We have different mindset, and they themselves are not reasoning like you, and they don't care how you feel. They don't even bother to take opinion from you, and that is their way. So on this note, they will continue, and there is no way, my brother, somebody will kill your own brother and coming to kill you, and you have opportunity that you will not retaliate. So definitely you must do something. So by so doing, it is insecure. You understand? So insecurity in Nigeria can never be stopped.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. Let me Kunle round off.
Pastor.
Comments are coming.
Pastor.
Kunle, you are funny. Ebenezer Godson, God bless you, Mr. Ebenezer. We love you on this platform. Stay here. If you are watching, like. Let's have it. Mr. David Okafor is saying that. I'm today saying that Nigeria cannot be won. He said that Mr. Kunle is talking wisely by saying the situation of Nigeria has gone worse. Now, for the first, okay, Mr. Kule, let's close.
It's not for the first time. You guys ought to understand me, right? The president we bring on the table now that is on the table. I know what he can do. I know he can change the narrative because he's a dogged politician, and I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of this country. So I don't want to see them. I see them no more. The good, the bad, and the ugly I've seen in this country, I shall see them no more. Okay. My children shall see them no more. Okay. That is why I'm telling you, I want somebody that will cause confusion in this country as a president. Okay. No. For everybody to go. For everybody to go. And that is what is happening now. Okay, there's confusion on the ground now. You know, tax rebate rejection, all those things. Confusion on Nigeria.
Mr. Kule, okay. Mr. David, let me. I'm not going that way. Let me start them. Good morning, good morning.
The only thing that is constant is change.
Yes, sir.
I be Christian. Change the constant. See my guy. Really want see Christian, come. Christian. You know really want how many years ago?
Imagine.
He black. Since I joined Flip TV, really want on the fresh.
Imagine.
Kudos to Mr. Abedin Kukoloyi for taking good care of Mr. Williwa.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's start the conversation this morning. Wait, what it is? Someone who is saying that, let me start from Nation is saying, someone who said, I have no hand in the speaker's removal. Someone who is saying, you are saying GSC, they have met the new speaker, they are saying yes. Okay, you can continue. Do you agree someone that he has no hand in the speaker's removal?
Akuko, Yoruba will always say, Omo Ajekeleni, Omo Kulola. So what does that imply? Now, I'm not Yoruba, but what does that word mean? That winch
cried yesterday.
In the chat. There is no way the governor would not be aware that there would be an impeachment process that would take effect on Monday. That would happen on Monday. You know what? Obasa is a threat to the governor. So the governor connived with majority in the house, and then including Sheyi Makinde to exclude him. So Governor Sanwo-Olu should not come and then tell us stories that he does not have hand in it. He also knows about the impeachment process, because you saw what happened during the budget presentation when he said his right to become a governor. So I think Sanwo-Olu should not even tell us that one. He should never tell the that one. He should just keep mute. He should not say anything. Coming out to tell us that he does not have hand. He should tell that to those who are not aware of the political settings in Lagos State. Sanwo-Olu has an in this impeachment process. President Bola Tinubu has a major stake. The GSC has stake, which is the governorate, the Governor's Council, and Sheyi Tinubu. These are the major stakeholders that came together to impeach Obasa. So nobody should exclude. The governor should not exclude the governor. Obasa himself has done wrong. Imagine revelation now. The truth is coming out that he has a house in California worth $1 billion. Obasa.
How much is that in your Lagos budget? Maybe $1 million. Maybe $1 million.
Sorry.
$1 million.
Yes.
Look at
pardon me. $1 million. So I think when there is a conflict between political actors, we should not always come here and pity them and sympathize with them, because these guys are evil. Let's not sympathize with them. Let there be confusion in their midst, so that there will be development for the country.
Opposition demand. This is a punch now. We have left the nation. The punch is saying that opposition demand impeach speaker's probe as GSC meets Lagos Assembly leaders. Now, continue. What do you think will come out of this? Opposition is saying, is it the Labour Party or the PDP are saying they must probe the speaker? Do you think it is ever going to happen in Lagos?
Opposition are not saying that. They are still part of APC members. APC members have come out to the APC members have insisted that the speaker should be probed. So not opposition members. So Obasa ought to be probed. you ought to be pro because what he has done. Do you know the atrocities Obasa has committed? He has committed a lot of atrocities. Being the speaker for how many years? How much has been siphoned? So I think opposition are not the ones saying it. The ruling party has come out to say that Obasa should be Obasa should be scrutinized.
Okay, now let's talk about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu now. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying, this is on the, let me have my source first this morning. President Bola Ahmed, okay, Southwest governors team up against Iswap. Southwest governors. Southwest governors team up against them Iswap elements and bandits. What are your opinion about that?
Mr. William, I think for me, when it comes to security, issue of national security, it is exclusive in the list. Like it is only recipient to the federal government. The state government, the Southwest government has no limited power. Until where there is separation of powers. Like issue of security should be concurrent. Both the federal government and the state government should have power to decide on how to run their security structure.
Nigeria can never be one. That's according to Mr. Adieze Joshua. Adije Lode is saying, good morning, Mr. David, you are welcome. Continue.
So, Mr. William, for now, I believe those calling for to stop Iswap is impossible because you don't have the military, you don't have the air force, you don't have all the security apparatus. Everything is all the security apparatus take order from federal government. So until when there is decentralization of this, that is only when you can see that is only when you will see that there might be peace in the country. Because if the army is only answerable to the federal government, the air force is answerable to the federal government, we don't take orders from. So coming out to say all this to me, I feel coming out to say all this, I feel it is just a waste of time. For all this, we've been saying it. We want to stop the bandits. We want to stop Iswap. What measures have the government put in place to put an end to this? No measures have been put in place. How what we come out to say just mere talk and no actions. So the question is, how long do we continue? Can we continue in such tragedy? How long can we continue in such a time whereby the governors, the president and co are not even helping? They are not even helping.
So coming out to say all this to me, I think to me it's just a waste of time. The best thing that would happen to Nigeria now is that every region should go their separate ways because we can no longer sustain this region. It is not helping and then it is not working.
So now, what is the way out for Nigeria now? What do you think is the way out for Nigeria as a nation now?
Mr. William, the way out for Nigeria as a region is that every region should go their separate ways. That every region should go their separate way. That because we cannot continue to patch this marriage. When me and you know that this marriage is not working, and then it will not work. It will not work. When some persons, okay, now Tinubu appointed the DG of the DSS, Yoruba.
But people have accused you, Tinubu, of putting only your people in power.
No. See, look at this. You faulted Buhari. Majority of us here faulted Buhari, saying that it was Buhari Buhari was giving appointment to the Fulanis, and now we have a president from the south just giving only appointment to one particular tribe, and you are saying that Nigeria is not divided. How divided are we than this? It is not a sign of division. It is a sign, because when you from the south cannot trust a man from the Igbo man to give him juicy position, to give them juicy offer, are we not divided? It is not only when we are killing, when there's Fulani. Now, and if an Igbo man become president too, he will continue to give an Igbo man people appointment.
For looking at Mr. David, let me this is the last something here. We saw how, for example, President Obasanjo distributed his appointment. Yar'Adua did it, Jonathan did it. But it seems that since APC came to power, it has been only their own way of doing that. That's what it seems.
It is not their own way of doing that. It is when you have people that don't believe or trust the ability and the capability of other tribes. Well, Bola Ahmed, to me, I thought he is a nationalist, and I think with his level of experience, he should not have been. He shouldn't have bringing hypocrisy into governance. Nigeria is even more divided now. Nigeria now is more divided. When the president look at the key positions, no Igbo man. Now, when Boko go back to the north now, Fulani will continue in that. And now, and you want people to still believe in Nigeria. Even the leaders themselves are the one creating anarchy in the country. The leaders themselves are the one creating anarchy. Is this not a sign of anarchy? Is it not a sign of anarchy? It is. Now you tell people to go to church and pray for God that God let Nigeria be one when the leaders themselves have divided Nigeria.
Okay, thanks so much for coming, Mr. David, and God bless you. Let me have Pastor Matthew this morning. Because we are in Nigeria, so electricity failure. That's why our mic seems not to be working this morning. But Pastor Matthew, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Pastor Matthew, today is January 15th. January 15th, 1970 was the day that the civil war ended in Nigeria. Let's start from this particular topic. Do you think that Nigeria has ever been one? And do you think that you have ever learned any lesson from the civil war?
Nigeria has never been one. It is the British that amalgamated Nigeria and brought everybody under the same platform called Nigeria. Though it is not out of place if the people unanimously agree to come together. But the problem I have in Nigeria is that the people concerned were never sought before they force everybody together. And it is not too late. The government can provide a roundtable conversation for the people to decide whether they want to continue staying together or they want to go their separate ways. The way it stands, like to answer your question directly, Nigeria was not created to be one. I've never been one. The only thing that keeps Nigeria one is the battle of gun.
Oh, you mean that Nigeria is won by force? Is that what you mean?
Have been coerced. Nigerians have been coerced into this entity called Nigeria through the battle of gun, through the instrumentality of force. Now that if you go ask sample opinion of Nigerians, the average Yoruba man will tell you that he wants to do that. The average, I'm not talking about the political class, so the average Yoruba man will tell you that he wants Biafra. I'm not talking about the political class. It is only the North that perhaps say we want Nigeria, they cherish Nigeria. But however I look at it, Nigeria have never been won.
Now let us go to the topic for today. I have no hand in the impeachment of who made that statement. What's your opinion about that?
To the extent that we may not have some level of classified information, it is difficult to argue whether he have hand or not. But I understand that his aide, Iswap, made it very clear that the governor saw the impeachment in the media like any other person. No, that is difficult to believe because we understand the type of democracy that we run in Nigeria, a situation where in fact, it is almost impossible to remove a speaker without the consent of the governor. I'm not saying the governor constitutionally have any role to play, but considering the type of politics we play here, the governor with enormous power. So for me, it is neither here nor there. I do not have the classified information to tie it to the governor, that the governor may be the one that masterminded it. But judging by inference from other activities of this nature that have happened in Nigeria in the past, it is difficult to believe that the governor do not have hands.
So Pastor, let's even the GSCs in Lagos, they seem to like be united in that, okay, this new speaker should come up. What should we expect from the relationship of this new speaker, Miss Miranda, first female speaker, and the incumbent governor?
Have we always seen any independence of House of Assembly in Nigeria? What do you expect to see? The House of Assemblies, not just Lagos, in Nigeria, is always at the whim and caprices of the executive. And the same thing applies to the national level. Since the inception of this national democracy, it is difficult to see the National Assembly or House of Assembly of any state that is truly independent. It was only during the time of Bukola Saraki, our Senate president, that we saw some level of independence. Ever since then, after that time, we have not seen any independence when it comes to the legislative arm of government. So for me, I am not expecting any strange thing from the new speaker in Lagos State. I am not expecting to see true separation of power. I am not expecting to see true check and balance. We are likely going to continue with the old order, where the governor have his way in everything, not even one area that the house can say on this we refuse.
Iswap, I'm talking about Boko Haram bomb church and houses in Borno. That's on the Daily Trust. But on the post this morning, it says Southwest governors team up against Iswap elements and bandits. Governors working on intelligence report and Southwest monarch demand proactive steps. That's according to the Punch this morning. How do you see this new coming together of Southwest governors against the bandits? What are your opinions? Do you think that these things may stop the influence of bandits or even influence to the southwestern part of Nigeria? What's your opinion about that?
Coming together is a record development, but that itself will not yield any result without action. Because those insecurity, those bandits, those unknown gunmen, those Fulani herdsmen, they do not obey government fiat. The only thing they obey is when they are confronted with a superior power. So I've said it here before, but let me still repeat it. We already have a security arrangement in the southwestern part of the country. So the best the government could do, or rather can do, is to synergize with federal government to give them arms to enable them face the necessary challenge that before them. And that challenge is no other challenge than having what it takes, the arms like AK-47, AK-49 to fight insurgency. However I look at it, the Fulani go about with AK-47. If someone like the governor of Bauchi State, I don't know about Bala Mohammed, could say in the past that the Fulani man go about with AK-47, sophisticated weapon for self-protection, that the Fulani man is a global citizen as such that you do not need permission from anyone to bear arms. So the point I'm trying to make is clear that the enemy is armed, and for them to be able to overcome the enemy, they must be armed more than the level of the arm the enemy is carrying. So coming together alone will not solve the problem, but action will solve the problem. And the only way that action can come about is for them to liaise with federal government to arm Amateku. Don't forget that our attempt to arm Amateku have met a brick wall, because under Muhammadu Buhari, the office of the National Security Advisor that had the mandate, the right, the power to give an entrance certificate to enable somebody to be out of that category, they were all denied. But now that we have a new government in place, I think it is time for all the southwestern governors to come together just the way they have already coming together, synergize with federal government. Let them Amateku have the power to bear arms. Without bearing arms, I must tell you, it is almost impossible for them to fight the headers or that challenge.
Bandits, good morning. If you are watching Bandits, click on the like button. God bless. Thanks for coming. He said, where is this place? This place that we are is Ogba bus stop, Ikeja, Lagos. Ogba bus stop. Yes, this is where we are. What we are doing is legitimate, is legal. We are not criminals or anything. That's why we are here in the middle, almost in the middle of the road. David Okafor said that Nigeria should apply the system to your tent or Israel. That was David Okafor saying. And he said that Nigeria has never been one and can never be one. That's a Mazi David Okafor. My last question for you, I don't know the Lagos as my last speaker this morning because of my mic, is that Vanguard said that underfunding huge debt root cause of power sector failure. Do you agree that underfunding and huge debt is why? Because look at our camera and look at our mic that is not working. I have to find the alternative. So this agree that the power failure in Nigeria is due to this underfunding and huge debt in Nigeria.
It's not entirely true, because since 1999, since the inception of this national democracy, we have seen serious huge fund going into power sector. I think one, it has to be prudent management of funds. Another issue is by the time they were privatizing, as part of contractual agreement, government entered into agreement with this that you must have capacity to improve on the network. You must have capacity to improve on the infrastructure of your area of jurisdiction. Hence, government have right to revoke the license. But the unfortunate thing is that the regulator is not doing their job, because if the disco is not investing to improve on infrastructure, as such we are seeing interrupted power supply. I think the regulator should step in and sanction the discourse, because it's very clear. Since they privatize this power distribution aspect of power sector, all the discos have not been investing money to improve on infrastructure. It's the bane of the challenge we're having in supply. Go and check almost all the transformers you have 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that's in place. All the high cable tension wire, that's what we are using. So they need to improve on it. I mean the discos, they should have the capacity to invest. And this is why we have encouraged federal government. It is not the discos is not birthright of the current managers. Federal government have right to revoke the license and give it to any other person that has the capacity to manage it. But currently, as far as I'm concerned, managing it have not lived up to expectation.
Thanks so much for coming, Pastor Matthew, this morning. Let me have Edinobi Lagos as my last speaker. Yes, Mr. Loke Yagola, what of my speaker is not working.
You know me seeing me because you know where I am.
Yes, like I said, all of our new viewers, all of our viewers, God has really done this. Edinobi Lagos has moved to his own house now. No longer staying in Ogba. So for him to be coming every day might not be, but he will try his best.
Even though I don't manage it. To hear news as a problem, except I came up. We have just thanked God for everything, but I know gradually I'll be there. God will be there. No easy, my brother. The pain of rent in Lagos State is very, very. It's 2 rooms. I talk about 1 million naira. My brother, I better go and put a hand for ordinary block. I know one day God will. But thank you very much for your good job. You are doing a good job, and a few who are watching us, may God bless you. Thank you very much, my brother. Yeah, what's the question?
So now let's start this morning from. Okay, today July 15th. Today marks in history, not the end of Nigeria's civil war. I said this morning. Do you think that Nigeria has truly healed from the civil war?
My brother, we are still fighting, seriously.
Are we still fighting civil war?
Yes, seriously. When everybody, you see your brother, you follow southeast or southwest or north, you look at this, you see a lion. Things are not working since how many years now? Things are not working well. We are still battling for insecurity. We are battling for poverty. Don't forget, the highest war is poverty. Are you getting me? When you don't eat, it's like you look like someone that's smoking, but who have not smoked before. So where is the settlement? Nothing. So the government is still, and the government is not proactive. They are not doing anything. They are not even looking where these people are coming from. It's very far. It's like go to other country like Ghana. They have arranged themselves, everything orderly. In Nigeria, I don't know. No government built on top of government. If after the war, if every social government are built on top like this, I don't think we have a problem. If I build today, I mean, as a president, another one come tomorrow, they will scatter everything again, going back again, which is very, very wrong. That's why we are not moving forward. We are still fighting. We don't like ourselves, kidnapping, armed robbers, all these things. I thought after Aneni, that's the end. And Aneni came. After Aneni, we are still having more armed robber, more kidnapping, new development of war. So, my brother, there's nothing to celebrate, nothing to gain. The only thing is that Nigeria are not made to be one. They just like bringing Sudan, bringing different kind of Ethiopia, bringing everybody to go and become, which they did not understand their system by the British. So I think that's why we're having it. The only way is now is for everybody to separate from the maybe if you are from southeast, or maybe you are from south, or you are from north, or southwest. Let them sit down and think what way are we going to go separate way, or we are together. Otherwise, I don't see a president that will be able to unite this country so that our war will stop.
Okay, let's talk about President on the nation. He said that my government is working hard to end insecurity. We say that we'll invest technology to fight in terror, says president. But I want to say 50 billion for defense ministry inadequate. Can we trust the president that yes, he wants to fight insecurity? Can we trust him?
Let me give you an example. When you say you are bringing technology to fight insecurity, my brother, you know, pastor that lost that died, his wife died. He has 2 children who want to do NIA now to do WAEC. Do you believe that over 3 days now we have been NIA office?
Mr. Kevin Omogo say good morning to you all. I greet my brother from Edo.
Oh, Koyasa, why yeah, bros, Koyasa, why yeah? Oba Atapa is Arasa. I have to greet out all my language. God bless you. You live long there. Thank you very much. Let me. You were saying it. He has a technology. Let me give you an example. I have been in NIA now for over 3 days. Sir. I leave away by 5 o'clock just to make sure that boy register. They upgrade it. His boy is 16 years now to upgrade him before he change any name that he missing. For 1 week, and according to them, no, there is a network. Even where you are now, no network. So which technology is he using? I get me. Let me tell you. Can I tell you something? When you say you want to stop insecurity, how do you stop it? A hungry man, what do you expect him to do? Someone that doesn't have a job, what do you expect him to do? The highest thing now that young boy do now is to smoke, drink this karaga, this thing, and look for another day, and look for means to eat. I get me. So which job is it created to stop insecurity? It just they are always to buy gun, buy helicopter, buy this. Is that US does? No. People are where to eat. People are here. Look at what happened. Because of the policy that the former president brought, they dislodge it. They don't like him. And I mean, the people have to feed fair. If you don't eat, can you fight? Even the policemen, the army men, are they okay? I don't know. So he needs to see that things are very expensive. He said you reduce fuel to 20 naira, and everywhere you go, 500, 400. My brother, you see, things are very, very tight. How can you fight insecurity? You said army, police go and fight, and they are not eating well. When they see Boko Haram, they run away. Those who are run our country now, those who doesn't care, they believe that when the gun come, they die. If they don't come, they survive. And for you to stop insecurity, I think you need to allow people to need to bring up cost of food down. When you eat, you'll be able to look your neighbor. Now, do you know what is happening now? You see somebody stealing things now, you are not good. You will talk. You have to leave, because if you go to a police station, you will be the one that will write a statement. I get me. So, my brother, I think both the rich, everybody, but the government need to come on board. You know, during the Christmas and New Year time, you see our brothers was helping the poor people in Nigeria. That's why you see them who will buy chicken 30,000 naira, who will buy rice 100,000 naira. So, my brother, insecurity, I don't think people can stop insecurity. And if you see the way all these are booking, like I saw this Southwest governor are trying to see put their house in order. Yes, it's okay. I let the Southeast, let me tell you, they can only do the what they can do. Who controls security is the federal government. They control everything. The what the governor controls is those who are around the governors. So they have to stop of food first before you can stop insecurity. If not so, they're going to have more.
Okay. Let's have this final discussion this morning before I let you go. My last speaker was the mic is not so, but they don't light. Yes, they don't light at all. Nigeria earned 50 billion naira from crude oil in 2024. Nigeria earned 50 billion naira. That's according to report. The money reflects in the life of an average Nigerian.
My brother, we are eating like we are eating in dustbin. Nigeria is eating in dustbin. We don't eat well. We are not okay. You only the hear figure. You hear figure. Is the rich man no more than 5% people who enjoy this wealth? Yes, they can go and declare any figure. We only hear figure. Custom declare 6 trillion last year. 6 trillion, 11 trillion. Now they say they want to target 6 something trillion. Who is bringing car? Everything very expensive. You only hear figure. It's not reflecting to the people. I am telling you, if not because of people, our brothers and sisters who are in abroad, who saved us last year, do you think we are going to eat? But what they are here constantly declaring, everybody, see, things are frustrated under this government. I don't think the man is in charge. He doesn't know what he's doing. He should sit down and do the right thing. What the right thing? You said you bought tractor. How many tractor? Who will use it? They will sell it. And the worst thing, let me tell you, this government, I can't blame government alone. I'm not going to blame government alone. Our people who are working on that government, they have a problem. Everybody is bribed. If you don't bribe, you cannot. You can't do anything. So for me, Nigeria is quickly to declare figure, and the figure, as they are declaring the figure, and the people are poorer, and the people will be hearing figure are angry. Kidnapper will continue collecting their own. They kidnap, they collect their own. Look at during the Yoruba month. You know how many people they kidnap? I talk about custom who are seizing rice on the border. The rice that's supposed to make for me and you to eat. Are you talking about road safety who are standing who cannot do anything? My brother, I think this Bola Tinubu need to think wise. Every replication of him is not working. He should think. If it is one thing you do, let them appreciate. I think for me, the credit figure is nowhere to be found. It's not helping us. It's not putting food on my table, whether an tax, anything, because you have a policy of government that doesn't work. So for me, he should checkmate himself. All he knows is 2027 is after that. They are mapping up this money to contest. By then, they start giving money to all these politicians. So Nigeria still have a problem. Nigeria need to think. The Nigerian people need to think. Anyway, we are divided. I think that's it.
Okay, I don't know if Lagos has made submission. Thanks very much. I don't know if Lagos. Let me close now. What happened is the fact that Mr. Christian could not talk. He could not talk because of the speaker. The microphone is off. There was no light here at all yesterday. So in Nigeria, if you are watching us, they see power failure. That's why I have to just find a way to improvise. But all of our viewers, we must appreciate you. We love you. You are the MVPs of this platform. You are the reason why we are here, all of our viewers. We love you. We say thank you for always watching us, for always standing by us. Tomorrow again, we'll be here once again tomorrow. But let me start by thanking Omo Odua. God bless you. Thanks for always watching us. Mr. Tunde Okafo, God bless you for watching us. Mr. Adoji Elonge from Paris, France. God bless you, sir. Mr. Adoji Elonge. Dr. Okuoji, God bless you. King Joe Ogba, God bless you. It's glad for Yabo, God bless you. Emeka Simone, God bless you. Skeleu Ehis, God bless you. Oluwasinoke, God bless you. Mr. T, God bless you. Ramsey Esigo, God bless you. Eri Oko, God bless you. Clinton Unduku, God bless you. Ebenezer Godson, God bless you. Mr. Slesson, God bless you. We love all of you. That's the reason why we are here. Mr. Ike Chuku Samuel Ezagbuku, God bless you. Mr. Olu Cyril, God bless you. Mr. Kenneth Nnadon, God bless you. Precious Ikedi, God bless you. Adieze Joshua, God bless you so much. Mr. Darren Jones, God bless you. Mr. Ola Adewale from Pitch ATL, God bless you so much. Mr. Kevin Omowobe, God bless you. Bass Beats, God bless you. All of our viewers, they are the MVPs. They are the reason why we are here. We are watching because of you. We are here because of you. Thanks for always watching us. Tomorrow will be a better edition. If you enjoy today's edition, stay with us tomorrow. We'll be here once again. God bless each and every one of you. And God keep you alive and protect you. It's a lovely day today, Wednesday. But Thursday edition will be tomorrow again. God bless you and stay safe. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you on this platform. Thank you.